When I started my natural hair journey in 2015, my dandruff was pretty much non-existent, and even till this day, if I see dandruff, I know exactly why it's there and I know how to deal with it. So if you are struggling with the same thing right now, we are going to solve it in this video right now, right here. Let's get into it. It's so hot, yo. Woo. Sanibonani ninjani, it's Zinhle Africa and I'm so grateful to have you here. So you guys have been asking me about this, so we are going to address it in this video, right? The way that we are going to approach how we solve this problem is through simplicity, as always. Solving a natural hair issue should not be complicated, it shouldn't be overwhelming, and it should be doable. First things first, we have to get this out of the way. There are medical scalp conditions like psoriasis, like eczema, that would need you to go seek out medical advice and consultation and see what your options are in terms of, you know, the severity of the issue and what are the medical options and solutions that are available to you. Please, get your diagnosis. If you feel like the tips in this video are not working for you, please seek out medical advice. This video is about tackling the dandruff and the dry scalp, and just like minor scalp issues that you might be experiencing, anything bigger than that, more severe than that, please seek out medical attention for that. When I was 3 years old, that was when my mom started relaxing my hair, and I was relaxing my hair up until I was like 18, 19 years old. For me, dandruff was normal. It just burns on my scalp were normal. It's oddly satisfying to remove big balls of dandruff or scalp burns off your scalp. A lot was happening, so I was used to it. For me, dandruff was normal. It is what it is. I don't know what it is to have hair without dandruff. And then obviously I would have a time where I would wash it and then it would be better. But I knew a few weeks after the relaxer, guys, dandruff was normal. Everyone had it, you know, it is what it is. And when I decided to do a big chop, I noticed that there was no dandruff, like nothing. Having natural hair helped me understand what scalp care really is, what scalp health really is, that dandruff is actually not normal. Having any kind of abnormality on your scalp, in your scalp, shouldn't be normalized. What we understand to be healthy skin on the rest of our bodies is exactly what our scalp should be. This is the goal for your scalp. It should be hydrated, it should be moisturized. This is what we want on your scalp. In winter, when it's really cold and your skin starts flaking up and is trying to tell you, it's asking you to just help it out and do something about it. It's the same thing with our scalp. When we start seeing flakes and different things on our scalp, it is our scalp crying out for help. That is not how it's supposed to be. Just like with your body, you bath and you shower regularly, that's what your scalp needs. Your scalp needs hydration, your scalp needs water. And then your scalp also needs to be moisturized. Just like how after your shower or your bath, you moisturize, you know, you take your cream or whatever your body care routine is. Same thing with our scalp, it needs that moisture. Those things work together. You can't just be spraying water on your scalp hoping for the best. No ways. You need that hydration and then you need that moisture as well. And together, that hydration and that moisture is irreplaceable. There's nothing better than that for your scalp. For hydration, you need that water, and then for your moisture, scalp oil or a hair growth oil, or you would have your grease or your hair food. Personally, for me, grease and hair food, it's not what I recommend to other people because of the ingredients that are used in those products, but they do work for the people that they work for, so that is an option. What I recommend to people is hair growth oils that are 100% natural, organic. Pretty much the creator has created the best natural products that have the best benefits, and they've been used for thousands of years, since the beginning of time. So for me, what I use are definitely hair oils. I have a whole lot of mixes you can check on this channel, but the more natural the better, and you put that on your scalp after you have hydrated, and that's all you need. If you notice that you're still having dandruff or a dry scalp, then you would have to hydrate and moisturize more frequently. Personally, for me, when I notice that there is dandruff on my scalp, I know that it's me. It's not my scalp's fault, it is my fault. And it's usually because, yes, I have my natural products, but I'm not doing enough. So this thing of oiling your scalp every week might not be enough. Oiling your scalp every month, not enough. Like, you need to do it at least 2 to 3 times a week, and then go from there. See what works for you. Some people don't like their scalps to be too greasy, and that's fine, but the more you notice dandruff, the more you need to go in with the products that you're using. Scalp oils and just moisturizing your scalp gets a bad rep sometimes, because they say that you can oil your scalp but your dandruff gets worse. And my response to that is that you need to hydrate before you moisturize your scalp. If you are hydrating and you're moisturizing as frequently as you can, and you're still getting dandruff, like there's no difference, nothing is getting better, then there's probably a bigger issue there, and you need to go and seek that medical advice and go and see a doctor. But this should be enough. Hydration, moisture should be enough. Whatever style you have, and if there is a style where you can't hydrate and moisturize, for me that's a problem, you know. And there are so many styles where people can't access their scalp. For me, that kind of hairstyle is not worth it, right? There's a lot of sew-ins that they put net. I'll try and put some examples of hairstyles that you just can't access your scalp. Like, for example, an installation. That worries me so much, because how do you access your scalp? And I know some people, they flip it and then they access it that way. But it's just some hairstyles for me, like, yeah, some hairstyles for me are... they make dandruff worse. They make a dry scalp worse. They make any kind of scalp condition worse, because if you cannot access your scalp, it is not worth it. Do the hairstyles that are going to help you and not going to worsen the situation. Woo! Sha. Woo! Let's just do a quick recap. First things first, hydration, moisture, match made in heaven for your scalp. Understand that there's scalp care and then there's hair care as well. So scalp care and how you moisturize your hair can be 2 different things in terms of how often you do it and what products you use. So your scalp care, you have your hydration and your moisture, and then with the length of your hair, you can have your hydration, your moisturizer, and then you can have your oil to seal in all of that goodness, right? And then make sure that the hairstyle that you choose gives you access to your scalp, so that you can pay a little bit more attention to your scalp. When you see dandruff, when you see that your scalp is dry, you know, go in with your hydration and your moisture. Over time, you will learn what your scalp needs and what it likes and what it doesn't like. How frequently you actually moisturize your scalp depends on you. Doing it once a week is not enough. Doing it twice a week, then you will start to see less and less dandruff or a dry scalp, and you should be seeing improvements that way. So make sure that you comment down below if you have any questions or anything that you want to say, anything that I missed. Make sure that you are also subscribed to the channel for more videos like this, and you like this video if you liked it. Other than that, love, light, and blessings to you. Bye. Mwah.